I just worry that, it turns into something that's, I just never want it to be done in a way that we go backwards.
And I mean, there's always talk about The Bachelor and diversity and inclusion and what they should be doing, what they will do. I mean, as you're a fan of the show, you've been on the show, do you think that an LGBTQ story or lead on that show would work? Do you think it makes sense that they haven't? Do you think it's like, where do you stand on any of that?
Well, I know they did that in Australia. I think they had a Bachelorette who was bisexual. And I just saw like a few clips on TikTok. I didn't watch the season or anything, but it looked like it was pretty well done and done in a very respectful way. I mean, the one thing that I have learned in my life so far is that you really can't make everyone happy. And I do think that, and they did this with Demi and Christian when on Bachelor in Paradise, there was that storyline. They opened up that conversation. And I think if they do it in a way that's respectful and just like normalizes same-sex relationships, I think there's a way that it can be done. I just worry that, it turns into something that's, I just never want it to be done in a way that we go backwards. So I hope that one day that's an option and that they consider that. But I also wonder, like, what would that look like for everyone in the house? Like,
oh, could we get some love connections?
Yeah, like
sign me up for that. That'd be amazing television.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it would be great TV because you're all living in a house together. It's like, how could it not happen if people were having connections? But we'll see. I mean, they're doing it in other places, so maybe we'll see that here one day.
And it's funny with you bring up Demi and Christian. I feel like people were more upset that she wasn't on the show beforehand than anything else. Like, that was the drama, was that they brought in a random person. It was like, there are rules in paradise. It's like, are there?
That was interesting. And then you're right. People were upset about that.
People were more upset about anything. The only thing people were upset about was the fact that she had like a person at home that then got to come, and it was like, why are you here? And it was kind of just I don't know. That was an interesting move by the show and everyone involved. But that was, I feel like, the only drama was this isn't my Bachelor contestant here.
And I do appreciate the effort of like them having that storyline on the show, even though, it didn't quite, it felt a little forced because she was not part of the Bachelor world. But I think it's mostly important to show like the age old saying, love is love, like just show it, people having the chance to date and fall in love with each other as opposed to making it like a spectacle thing.